Hi everyone, it's Ben with Michigan Hemp Solutions. Today we're here in the greenhouse doing some trials with Trilogene genetics on some of our cultivars that we have for production purposes. The germination rate for Trilogene wasn't where they wanted it to be, but in these cultivars they have some really good genetics, and we're going to be doing some pheno hunting. So on some of these plug trays you can see the germination across the board isn't the most ideal, but still we grew these out and did some trials. This has plant food and stimulants like the Medi-Cal and metabolic SB, so calcium and plant food and the rooting stimulant. And this only has plant food. And you can see the plant vigor on this one being a control compared to this one being treated. And so across the board you can see the vigor of the plants. The leaves are much wider. This one's auto, and we have the same thing. We just have bigger plant frames, a more vigorous plant, and then these are a little behind. And what we've done on everything we're growing is we've numbered A through F, 1 through 12, and we go and we record the germination and plant vigor, and this plant, you know, we'll look back in the data and see that this plant was way ahead of this one, different things like that, and we'll identify and keep data tracking throughout the growing season. Here is Mamba, number 24, and this plant just having a really good root system, starting to get into forming some feeder roots throughout there. And then here on the control, we're just not even to the point of pulling those out of the plug tray yet. And then Jungle Juice, much more vigor throughout here. And so on these genetics here, these are current marketed genetics. Some are split into trays, 2 different cultivars, some are full. And there's about 30 different cultivars in here, different terpene profiles, different cannabinoid profiles. And what we're doing is the same thing, going through the plug trays, identifying plant vigor by a number on the plant, and then tracking that all growing season long. And we can see and prove that these plants that come up very vigorously and energized are more than likely going to have a better yield potential than these smaller laggard ones. And these have all been treated with 17-4-17 calcium and metabolic SB, and we may end up adding some humic acid into this program on some of our other cultivars going forward. So we look forward to showing you.